So those of you who do not know who I am, we are here this evening for the first meeting, and we are here also for you to open up to us so that we get a chance to basically share some ideas as well. There will be quite a lot of things discussed this afternoon. We have some new committees that were formed, and we will be expecting everybody to participate in this meeting. So, as you are here this afternoon, feel free to follow the guidelines of the meeting. I guess everybody would have had one in front of them. There's also an agenda by which we would follow, and we hope not to keep you here too late. So again, without any further ado, thanks again for coming.
Well, at this point, I just want to just thank you all for coming out. I hope to see more people filling in pretty soon. But Williams, who is Secretary of Operations, and then we have Mike York. I'm sorry, William. Sorry, stop. Right? So, without further ado, let's get on with Alex. Right? We're going to do any kind of reports and so on. Right? Oh, sorry, standing orders. Sorry. Well done. Okay, everybody got a copy of the standing orders. Everybody else? Copy of the standing orders. Sorry, no, we have a copy of the standing orders. So we want to see if you guys will adopt the standing orders. The first one, which is the first one we've done now? No, no, got a copy, right? Nobody?
So as soon as 2 minutes again, you need more, let me know. So I'll look at it, and then we take a motion. Yea or no, accepted or not. Okay, is everybody ready or read it, and does anyone need more time? John? Let's just show you a copy of the stand. Sean, you want a quick read of that? We just want to put it in motion. So just give it a couple minutes to go through it. Yeah, so these standing orders so that we can proceed on meetings from now and here on at all meetings. So this is the order how we would like it to go, so that we'll have proper order and get it done quickly and thoroughly as we go along. Okay, so we have to put a motion. Anyone like to adopt this and agree to these standing orders, or also anyone who disagrees or would like additions or exclusions? Yes.
There's a small typo on number 7. Put a T at the end of the NO. No typo.
Okay. Okay. All right. Back.
The adoption of the standing order, or you shall utilize
it. Okay. Anyone second motion? Adopt these standing orders going forward to meetings? All right. Thank you, Jerry. Very good. Okay. All right, so you have these two there. Jason Gordon, right? Adopted, seconded by Jerry Witte. Okay, so I guess everyone. Okay. All in favor? Show of hands, please. Excellent. Thank you all. Okay. Any objections? Excellent. Thank you all. All right, and we move on to the next order of business. Okay, so Mr. Ferguson Jr. will now give some reports, correspondence on what we have done already in the SFA.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, just to give a brief overview on what has happened since the elections, which was on the 17th of last month. 7th of last month, sorry. And of course, we all are present, all are aware of what the results were, right? Our team would have been elected unopposed in a number of the areas that was up for grabs, more or less, in terms of the Board of Management. Upon assuming office, we would have then identified some of the key roles and functions to be in alignment with the Constitution. So, as the President would have outlined, some of the key positions in terms of responsibility will deal with some of the key aspects that had to be dealt with early. So, one of which was the administrative part of how the board will operate in place very early. So, in alignment with that, we would have reviewed the Constitution and looked at the standing committees. And for each one of these standing committees, we reviewed what is required under the Constitution. Those articles were a bit vague in terms of what are really the roles and responsibilities and how these committees are formed and how they should operate. So in alignment with the Constitution, we would have built charters to clearly show the process of how these committees should be formed, how the committees should operate, and what will be the expectations, the roles and responsibilities. And that will also be part of the package for persons who have indicated their willingness to be part of the committees and would be officially appointed by the board tonight. We would have also reviewed what would have occurred in past seasons, tried to identify where we would have had some gaps, and we have already started an operational plan towards ensuring that this season is going to be a success, and also to building on what we go forward for the future. Now, one of the key things that came out from our manifesto was really ensuring that we provided some level of support for clubs to develop and grow and become sustainable. This will be an ongoing process through the entire term of office of this board. However, what we also recognized early that building the human resource aspect of clubs is going to be key, and also focusing on youth. So you will see that transcends over the committees that we would have we put in place or we are going to appoint. So it's a mix between experienced persons, a mix between young persons, a mix between persons with a passion for the sport. The expectation as we go through with these standing committees is that the reporting of projects in a timely manner is going to be key. These committees need to be active and deliver on the mandate that is going to be set for them. And also to interacting with the board so that we can fill the gaps in terms of ensuring that we provide the necessary resources for these committees to function effectively. It's going to be an all-inclusion approach, so we're reaching far to all the clubs to nominate representatives and also to co-opt other members, because there's a lot of work in some of the various areas. So for example, youth development is a big ticket item in terms of our operational plan. Thus far we have 6 persons on that committee, and the expectation is that committee should be co-opting additional persons to achieve their set objective. Another big committee is the Technical Selection and Training and Development Committee. That also is a committee that's going to transcend most of the operations, both from on the field and off the field. So we have already started some work in terms of targeting some training programs that we want to set out very early for clubs in terms of the administrators, coaches, etc., to really improve the quality in terms of management and coaching styles, and of course what we would impose on footballers across the southern half of Trinidad. Marketing is a big ticket item also, that is being led by the president, and he will also give some insight in some of the work that has been done already as it relates to sponsorship, as it relates to sponsorship and how we will see going forward in relation. As it relates to sponsorship and also other support and promoting the league itself. We have also ventured down the line of ensuring that we have an active website that is going to be interactive. So that will be the key point in terms of point of contact, communication, and also promotion of the league. We are engaging a number of other stakeholders to ensure that marketing of the league will reach right down into every nook and cranny in terms of clubs. As early as this morning, we had an interview that will be broadcast tonight, and one of the key things coming out from our conversation outside is how do we develop our young footballers to treat with press interviews, reflecting on one of our permanent footballers having an interview recently and seeing the gaps there. So it's going to be a lot of work in terms of developing not just our footballers on the field, but also administrators and persons who support. In addition to that, we have also been focusing on, of course, our financial accountability. We have brought on our accountant on board to ensure that all relevant standards are released, accounting and transparency is there, so that we can report favorably to the clubs when that time comes along, right? Well, I do anything with the leave it for. Okay, so yes, so we will introduce our accountant when we roll out the respective committees. In addition to what I've already said, the intent is that we would be focusing on starting the league during the period of the last week in June to early July. We have 16 clubs thus far stated an interest in participating. Of course, we're going to go through the registration process, etc., and then determine how the league is going to be structured. Already, we are engaging the Mayor of San Fernando for the use of Skinner Park as a prospective venue to open the league. All these things will be rolled out to you a little later on when we confirm what date and structure the league and the actual format. Right? So a lot of things are happening in the background. We would like to engage the clubs to engage us. We have been meeting with members of clubs individually, and we really like this forum to be an interactive forum so that we could get feedback from clubs. Also too, we would be meeting with clubs within the respective zones to ensure that the engagement is a much wider range than just the zone council or general council meetings. At these meetings, the expectation is that we should have reports coming back in from the respective clubs and, of course, updates so that we are able to provide the necessary support and resources to ensure that we are able to have a successful league and a successful zone. And in closing, one of the fundamental parts that plays an integral role of what we are projecting is ensuring that we have footballers back on the football field. We know that there has been diminishing numbers in terms of teams and footballers in general, and we have been focusing on really going out there and trying to bridge that gap. So we look forward to working with clubs, we look forward to getting feedback from the clubs, and we look forward for ensuring that persons are putting all hands on deck to really make this project a success. Right? So those are the general things that are happening in the background, and just to give an oversight, I'll hand you back over to the president.
Okay, so thank you all. Thank you, Ulrich. Just to go a little bit further on what Alwyn said, Yardwood 1, we're looking for sponsorship, we're looking for funds. And I'm not looking for funds for one club, we're looking for everyone. Okay? So this is, as I said, everything that we're doing here is for everyone. It's going to be shared equally, whatever we get. And the idea is to treat everyone equally. I just want to let you all know, I sent out recently a form, and for all clubs, teams to fill out. I haven't gotten back, I've gotten back a few, and I would like you all to do it so that way we can get to find out what you have, what you don't have, so we can work with you, okay, to get your standard up on everything. Management is a key part of running a team or club. As he said, we are speaking to two possible sponsors at the moment, okay, and one is a foreign company and they're coming in on the at this end of this month. On the 25th, I have a meeting with them, and they will decide then what they, want to give us and all of that. I'm looking at uniforms, implements, footballs, anything else you need. So that's why I need things, like what you guys need and so on, so that I can now put a list together and say, look, I want to get 10 of this, 12 of this, whatever, and distribute it to what you need down there. So if you can help with that, that'll be great. So we are presently trying to organize the football season, and our dates, starting dates, we are proposing the last Sunday of July or the first Sunday, last Sunday in June or the first Sunday in July. I chose 2 dates only because we have applied for the Skinner Park ground that are opening on that date, all right, where we would like to have a parade of teams, a cultural show and so on, have a grand opening. So I've given those 2 dates to the mayor, and he's looking at it, and I asked him to give us an answer pretty soon, because we need to get going. If that ground isn't available, we'll have to look elsewhere. Okay, we have been offered grounds in Point 14, Mahaica, and so on, and we're also looking at probably even in Moruga. Okay, so just to let you all know, we have a little choice between things there. So that's it really for I want to say, for the football season. While we're on this topic, as I said, this vote for seniors and juniors. Okay, so that's happening. So far we have 16 teams, right? 16 teams confirmed, and 6 teams have said that they will give us soon their decision. But I expect they will come in, because I've seen a couple here that said we were waiting, but I think by the end of tonight we'll have them in again. So the more the merrier. By the way, as we go along, is there any questions on that for the football season that anybody would like to know about?
In terms of the seniors and juniors, right? But of course, seniors will be senior players. But in terms of the juniors, what age groups are we looking at?
13 and 16.
13 and 16. 22.
13, 15, and 17.
13,
13, 15, and 16.
And the girls are 14,
14.
Any more questions, anyone considering that? Okay, so we can go on to other business now. Alex, any other business? Oh, by the way, I did get a correspondence from TTFA, and they did roll out some technical conference they had before with their last administration. Technical committee, I didn't know if anybody here went on that. I didn't give me any details, but they sent me that letter. Said because we have a new administration now, and they would like our technical people to, they want to put it on again since a new administration and so on. So I will get some more details on that and see exactly tomorrow what it is and how many people or who should be there. All right, and I will get back with you guys to see who we should send on this. Okay. So something ruled out, I said just before we came into, yeah. Right. Okay. So before we go on to other business again, while who we have here, we like to do the appointments, okay, for the present members, please, and then we just continue after quickly on whatever other business you guys will want to bring to the table. Okay, so let me let's go for a minute. Okay. Good night, everyone. We're going to start with the Youth Football Committee. Right? And the first person, Mr. Preston Nannon.
Youth Football and Development.
Mr. Dwight Leon, who is going to be chairing this committee. Mr. Anthony Sherwood, present. Mr. Sean Wong. Mr. Tiba Bapwapam. I don't see Mr. Nestor Price, he's not here. Okay, all right. The referees committee, Mr. Joseph Ruplan. The two other members of that committee is not here present. Yeah, well, I was going to do competition and tournament first. Next, we will do the competitions and tournament committee. And the first person, Mr. Salvon Francis. Mr. Gerald Elliott. Mr. Clayton Williams. Mr. Fariz Khan. And the chairperson of the committee, second vice president, Mr. Edison Dean. We will now do the technical and selection committee. And we start with the chairman this time, Mr. Audrey Ferguson. Mr. Dwight Leon. Clarence Marcel is not here. Mr. Michael Maurice. Is Mr. Emil Tina here? No. Player Status Committee. Ms. Dina Maskell, is she here? No. Mr. Eric Gibbs. Mr. Brent Richardson, is he present? And once again, it was chaired by Mr. Alwyn Ferguson, our first vice president. Okay, on the most important committee, Finance, Mr. Alwyn Ferguson, again, is on this committee.
And this committee is going to be chaired by Mr. Lana Cooperon. The rest of them? Okay. Women's Committee, Mr. Preston Allen. Mr. Mohan Prasad, not here. And Ms. Dina Maskell, not here either. Mrs. Martin, I believe Mr. Ricky Tenya is not here either. Is Mr. Jerry with it here? And Mr. Joseph Ruplal. Okay. Yes, so that's it. Huh? Huh? Well, we'll have to get
Okay, so we still have some to go, some who didn't appear here today. But you know, whoever is here right now, afterwards you can probably just say hello to one another, and you know, we start forming all those teams together and start making it look go ahead. We still have some more committees to put together, all right? And that will be coming within the next week or two, okay? As soon as we get all the people involved, and I said, you guys are in football here, and nobody knows what is needed more than you are, okay? So with that in mind, I want to just thank you all, wish you all good luck. I am here, we are here, our team, the whole team is here to support, and I said, we know you guys will bring out the best here. All right, our aim, our goal is to get these players playing football, get them to playing great football. I said, we don't want good football anymore. We want better football, we want best football, elite footballers. That's the aim. We go for the highest. All right, we aim for the highest, we will reach to the top. Okay, so again, I want to thank you all for that. Thank you all on committees, and all the best. Anything else? Okay, so if you just want to continue on any other business before, sorry, go ahead.
Two things. Elliot Lionheart FC. Members, but up to now you haven't told us who the secretary. The introduction was made to the other members of the committee, but up to this point in time, members have not been told who the general secretary is.
Okay.
One, and two, the opening. What type of format are we talking about for the opening of the 2023 season?
Okay, well, first of all, first question, General Secretary, and ongoing with us is Ms.